Have you ever been disrespected? And if so, how did you deal with it? Today we're diving into a topic that affects us all at some point in our lives: dealing with disrespect. Whether it's from friends, family, or strangers, it's never easy to handle. But fear not, because today we're going to explore how to confront disrespect with a Stoic mindset, maintaining our inner peace amidst external chaos. One, choose your battles wisely. Picture this. You're in the middle of a heated argument with a friend, and they say something hurtful or disrespectful. Your first instinct might be to fire back with equally harsh words or to seek revenge in some way. But before you react, take a step back and ask yourself, is this worth my time and energy? In today's world, where conflicts can escalate with just a few taps on a keyboard or clicks on a screen, it's more important than ever to choose your battles wisely. Not every disagreement or act of disrespect requires a response. Sometimes the best course of action is to walk away or simply let it go. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." Think about that for a moment. How often do we let our fears and insecurities magnify a situation, causing unnecessary stress and drama? When faced with disrespect or conflict, consider the bigger picture. Will engaging in a confrontation truly benefit you in the long run, or will it only add fuel to the fire? Is this disagreement worth sacrificing your peace of mind and emotional well-being? Remember, choosing not to engage doesn't mean you're weak or passive. It takes strength and maturity to recognize when to walk away from a situation that no longer serves you. By conserving your energy for battles that truly matter, you're prioritizing your mental and emotional health. Don't be afraid to choose peace over conflict. As Seneca wisely advised, sometimes the greatest victory is in not engaging at all. And 2, practice emotional detachment. Stoicism teaches us the power of emotional detachment. When faced with disrespect, instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to pause and breathe. Remind yourself that the opinions of others do not define your worth. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So rather than reacting impulsively like a little squirm, practice emotional detachment. Allow yourself to acknowledge your emotions, but don't let them dictate your actions. Instead, respond with clarity, dignity, and grace. It's important to remember that you are in control of your own reactions and emotions. By practicing emotional detachment, you can cultivate inner strength and resilience, even in the face of adversity. And trust me, that's a superpower worth mastering in today's unpredictable world. So, the next time you encounter disrespect or criticism, take a deep breath, remind yourself of your worth, and choose to respond with wisdom and composure. Because ultimately, it's not about what happens to you, but how you choose to navigate through it that truly matters. 3. Respond with calmness and dignity. Your natural instinct might be to raise your voice, lash out in anger, or retaliate with hurtful words. But before you react, consider this. Responding with calmness and dignity can make all the difference. In today's world, where conflicts can quickly spiral out of control, maintaining your composure is more important than ever. When you respond with anger or aggression, you risk escalating the situation and causing further harm. Instead, strive to speak your truth firmly but respectfully. Responding with calmness and dignity doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or being passive. It means expressing yourself in a way that is assertive yet respectful. standing up for yourself without stooping to the level of those who disrespect you. So, the next time you find yourself in a heated argument or facing disrespect, take a deep breath and pause for a moment. Remind yourself that your words have power and choose them wisely. Respond with empathy and understanding, even if the other person doesn't reciprocate. By responding with calmness and dignity, you not only preserve your own integrity, but also set a positive example for those around you. You show that strength is not measured by how loudly you speak or how forcefully you argue, but by the grace and poise with which you carry yourself. Maintain your integrity. Seneca, an ancient philosopher, once dropped this gem. The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like your enemy. Now, let's unpack that for a moment. In simple terms, it means that when someone disrespects you, don't stoop to their level. Stay true to who you are, your values, and your principles. Picture this: you're at school, and some boom starts spreading rumors about you, or tries to embarrass you in front of your friends. It's tempting to retaliate, to lash out with equally hurtful words or actions. But here's the thing: by doing so, you're not just lowering yourself to their level, you're also giving away your power. Think about it. When you respond to disrespect with integrity, you're showing the world and yourself what you're made of. You're saying, "Hey, I won't let someone else's negativity change who I am." And trust me, that's a pretty powerful statement. Now, I get it. It's not always easy. In the heat of the moment, when your emotions are running high, keeping your cool can feel like an impossible task. But here's a little secret: it gets easier with practice. The more you consciously choose to respond with integrity, the stronger that muscle becomes. Plus, think about the ripple effect. When you handle disrespect with grace and dignity, you're setting a shining example for those around you, your friends, your classmates, even that person who disrespected you in the first place. You're showing them that kindness and integrity are far more powerful than anger and retaliation. 5. Practice gratitude. Now, you might be thinking, how can I be grateful for something that feels so negative? Well, let me explain. When we practice gratitude, we're not necessarily thanking someone for disrespecting us or causing us pain. Instead, we're acknowledging the lessons learned from those experiences and finding silver linings in the midst of adversity. Think about it this way. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." In other words, rather than dwelling on the injustice of a situation or seeking revenge, focus on how you can grow and become a better person because of it. Every challenge we face, including moments of disrespect, is an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Maybe it teaches us to set boundaries, to speak up for ourselves, or to empathize with others who may be going through similar experiences. By practicing gratitude, we shift our perspective from victimhood to empowerment. Take a moment to reflect on what you can learn from the experience. Instead of harboring resentment or seeking retaliation, choose to approach the situation with gratitude. Be grateful for the opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. And remember, you are not defined by how others treat you, but by how you choose to respond. By practicing gratitude, you reclaim your power and transform moments of disrespect into catalysts for personal growth and positive change. And lastly, forgive, but don't forget. All right, let's talk about forgiveness. It's a tough one, I know. When someone hurts you, whether it's a friend spreading rumors, a breakup, or a betrayal, forgiveness might be the last thing on your mind. But hear me out. Imagine you're scrolling through your social media feed, looking at hot influencers, and suddenly you come across a hurtful comment from someone you considered a friend. Your first instinct might be anger or sadness, and that's totally valid. But here's the thing. Holding on to that hurt only weighs you down. Forgiveness isn't about letting the other person off the hook. It's about freeing yourself from the burden of resentment. When you forgive, you're not saying that what they did was okay. You're saying, I refuse to let this negativity control my life. But here's the kicker. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It's important to learn from the experience, to recognize any patterns or red flags, and to set healthy boundaries moving forward. Maybe it means distancing yourself from toxic people or having a heart-to-heart conversation with a friend about how their actions affected you. Think of it as a life lesson. Every hurtful experience teaches you something about yourself and about the world around you. It's like adding another layer to your armor, making you stronger and wiser with each challenge you face. So, the next time someone hurts you, take a moment to acknowledge your feelings. Allow yourself to process the hurt, but don't let it consume you. Practice the art of forgiveness, not for their sake, but for yours. Set boundaries, learn from the experience, and move forward with grace. Because here's the thing, holding on to grudges only holds you back. And you, my friend, are destined for greatness. So, my friends, the next time you're faced with disrespect, remember the timeless teachings of Stoicism. Embrace your emotions, focus on what you can control, and respond with dignity and compassion. In doing so, you'll not only find inner peace, but also inspire others to do the same. And please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more timeless Stoic wisdom. Stay stoic, stay serene. Until next time.